line. Do you have a question or comment?
Hello and welcome to Open Line, a special edition on location outside Texas Stadium. I'm Thomas Gandy in this week for Starlene Stringer. You know, everywhere you go around Irving, people are talking about Texas Stadium. This stadium's days are numbered. In just about a month, the stadium will be imploded, and our guests tonight are here to tell you all about it. With us tonight are Doug Janeway, Assistant Director of Real Estate Services for the City of Irving, and Maura Gast, Executive Director of the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau. Thank you both for being here. Doug, I want to start with you. Tell me what's happening inside the stadium right now to get it ready for April 11th, the day of the implosion.
Well, Thomas, we started back in October preparing the stadium for this implosion, and started about 5 months ago. And so what's happening right now is that you'll see the white plastic behind us. The workers working behind that actually removing the asbestos off the stadium. If the entire outside of the stadium, the paint had asbestos in the paint, and so as they remove the paint, they're also removing the CMU block wall that is the outside structure of the stadium. And so when this, in about a week or so, when this rest of this plastic comes down behind us, what you're going to be able to do is see actually through the stadium, because as they take the asbestos off, they're also removing those blocks.
So it's a very different view than the way most of us remember Texas Stadium. What's left to be done before April 11th? Between now and then, what are we going to be seeing?
Well, between now and then, they'll finish up their soft demolition on the stadium, which includes stripping out the stadium completely down to basically concrete and steel. They take out all the copper piping, all of the insulation, mechanical equipment, anything they can get out of there prior to the implosion, because once it implodes, obviously everything's in a big pile of rubble. They have to fish it out. So they want to get as much stuff out of there before the implosion as they can.
So Maura, let's shift then to April 11th on implosion day. What can we expect around here?
Well, I think it'll be a very colorful day, definitely. You know, the implosion will go off very, very early in the morning. Sunrise for that day is scheduled at 7:02, and shortly thereafter, as soon as there's enough daylight for the specialists assigned to the implosion to literally see through the stadium and the police and the securities to secure everything around the perimeter. As soon as there's an all clear, they'll signal to take the stadium down. So traffic will be stopped for as long as it takes to take the stadium down and then get everything cleared then to reopen traffic once they make sure everything's okay. Because of the media response we've had, we also know that the majority of the broadcast stations in the area are going to be covering the event live. It certainly is a huge event, so people are going to be able to see it. ICTN, of course, is going to be out here live, as will all of your favorite radio and TV stations.
Yeah, ICTN is planning a lot of coverage for that morning. And you mentioned the red lot. I want to get more to that because we got an email question. We solicited email questions on ictn.tv, or our website, and on our Twitter page. Vicky asks, where do spectators park to watch the event? So tell me a little bit more about the red lot, what you need to know to get in there, what are the rules, that sort of thing.
One of the biggest rules is don't show up the night before and hope to get a front row spot, because that won't be happening. We really will have it locked down until probably about 4 o'clock the morning of. We'll have police there directing people. We'll have traffic management there on site. It's $25 per vehicle to park, and it's going to be a first come, first serve thing. The red lot, and Doug does a better job of describing or giving direction. I shouldn't be the one to give direction at this point.
Or we could always refer people back to cityofirving.org on the front page there, or the City Spectrum newsletter that you get in the mail. That also has the maps, because it is pretty confusing. There are, Doug, a lot of roads closed around here, and it's continuing construction, so it's kind of...
Yeah, the roads that are here today are not necessarily the roads we're going to be able to tell people to use a month from now.
Right. So Doug, what do you recommend as far as getting here on implosion day?
Well, first of all, you should go to check the website. We will post updates on the instructions and maps on our website, as well as information that you'll need to know as you come to the implosion event regarding the fact that there will be dust, as we've talked about the dust. There will be noise. And so if you're concerned with dust or noise, you might want to stay away from the implosion, because those things will be there.
just about out of time here, Doug. I want to ask you just your final thoughts. What do you want to make sure people know, either about what you've done here, what to look forward to on April 11th, or just kind of about the story?
Well, this is a huge project for us, but what I want you to know about April 11th when you come here is that, first of all, a lot of road construction around here, so I want you to be patient with us. We're going to have one chance. We're going to be in the dark, loading the parking lot, so be patient with us. Understand also that the highways, the Dart Line and the Loop 12 and 114 are under construction. Don't go into those construction zones. They're dangerous, so stay out of those areas. We want you to have a good time. We want you to see something really spectacular. And I think you'll be, from what I know around it, you'll be more impressed than what you think it is going to be right now. So there's a big show planned for you.
All right, sounds like some surprises maybe we don't want to let out of the bag quite yet, but Maura, talk about your final thoughts in the final seconds we have for April 11th.
It's going to be a great day. I think it's going to be a great day for the folks who choose to come out here. It'll be a great day for the folks who choose to watch it from the comforts of their home on an early Sunday morning, but the greater day really will be the next day, not just because Doug and I can finally kind of, but because it really does start the next chapter, and I think that's going to be a very visible sign to the community that we're ready to start that next chapter.
Maura Gass, Doug Janeway, thanks so much. The time went by so fast. So much to talk about here. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining us tonight for this edition of Open Line. Join us in 2 weeks when we'll be out at the Miracle League field talking about the next season. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.